Well, we love our New Mexico style living room, and if you didn't know, all of this furniture, of course, comes from Lazy Boy. And joining us this morning from Lazy Boy is our friend Jen Munson. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Nikki. Thanks for having me.
Well, welcome back, and thank you again for our gorgeous furniture, which we all love. And, you know, Lazy Boy products, this is something that I don't know if everybody knows, but I think it's so fabulous, is that all of your products are made in the USA, and I love that. Now, where are the actual plants?
Well, we have 5 plants in the U.S.
Okay.
We have one in California, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Missouri. And then we also have our headquarters up in Michigan. So.
And you have 2 locations right here in Albuquerque, as far as sales go.
Yes, they come from the plants that come to our store, actually come from the plant in California and Missouri, just because they're close to us. So.
And I love that, and I think that says so much because, you know, you're dealing with the United States, and people like to support our country, and I love the fact that you can. And I'm curious which plant most of your furniture comes from. Most of it, you said, comes from Michigan?
No, most of it comes from the California.
Okay, so most of the New Mexico stuff comes from California.
Yes, and the Missouri.
Now, I want to talk about the fabric itself, because the fabric is so nice. Now, it's put through a lot of testing. I don't know if a lot of people know that. So tell us about those tests.
Okay, it's called a double rub test, and in layman's terms, what that is one double rub is equivalent to somebody sitting down and standing up. So we have a lot of great fabrics, but our superior fabrics are performance fabrics.
Okay.
And they go through 100,000 double rubs. So it's 100,000 times someone sits down and stands up.
Wow.
And the rest of our fabrics go through 60,000 double rubs. And I mean, they're all superior, and they actually all are better than the industry standards, so you're getting durable quality fabric.
See, and I love to know that, because, you know, you see some things sometimes in a store and it looks fabulous, but then you get it home and you wear and tear, and you don't have the same effect, you know, you don't have the same look, and so that's so important, is to do that kind of testing. And speaking of the fabric itself, you know, there is a wide selection of different fabrics that you offer, so I'm just curious, you know, based on colors and styles, how do you make decisions to customize your furniture?
Well, there's a lot of things that can help you. Like, we have a couple of online tools that would help.
Okay.
And what they are is there's a room planner, and then there's also a screen test.
What's a screen test? Is that like when you audition and... I'm just kidding.
The screen test is actually a really cool thing.
Okay.
It allows you to pick a frame, like this Mackenzie here, and pick a fabric. So if you don't like this fabric, let's say, and you want that fabric on this sofa, then it'll allow you to put that fabric on this sofa and see what it looks like.
I love that. It's kind of like when you shop, you know how you go shopping online for clothes?
Yes.
And they have the different color keys, and they show the different models, and you can just say, oh, I like that color with the blonde, I like that. So it's the same thing for furniture.
Exactly.
That makes it so much easier, because then you don't have to waste time when you get to the store saying, I'm not sure what I want. You have some time ahead to pre-plan.
Yes,
I love that. Now, you had talked to me earlier. You were saying that we have upgraded cushions too, and I'm just curious what that means, upgraded cushions.
Well, what that is, and this one is actually one of them that you can do. It's in our Premier line. Our Premier line allows you to upgrade the cushions. It's called Comfort Core cushions. Okay. And what that is there is a firmer foam in the back.
All right.
And what that does, it adds softness as well as prevents sagging in the back. And then there's a softer in the front, and that allows it to have ease of pressure behind your knee.
Oh, wow.
And then there's a hyper soft layer above that, and that adds support and comfort as well. And then there's a layer of batting over the top of that.
And that's all with the comfort cushions. That's amazing. And you know what, it's funny that you said that. I'm glad you did, because a lot of people that sit on that couch tell me that they feel like they're sitting in a good position, they feel comfortable, and that it's still soft, but they don't feel like they're sinking. So now that explains that. That makes a lot of sense. Now, so those are the Comfort Core cushions.
Yes.
Okay, and so you can come in and say, you know, this is something that I want, and you can also customize styles and colors and textures and everything.
Correct.
It's amazing. So you're picking, you're mixing, you're matching, you're doing so much. So now, okay, so if I want to visualize what I want, what would you advise? What's the best way for me to visualize my customized living room?
Well, I think the easiest way for someone to do it at home is use the other online tool of the room planner.
Okay.
And that what you can do at home is actually put in your walls and from your own measurements.
Right.
Doesn't have to be exact, you know. We're here at the store to help you, of course.
We need you for that, because I'm terrible at that.
but it also allows you to put in some doors, some windows, and then we actually have a selection of furniture, Lazy Boy furniture, so you can put that in the plan and see the sizes to see if it'll fit, and then generic tables and so forth, and so you can kind of get a good idea, but we're always there at the store to help you too.
Yeah, I mean, you really have your own interior designers and decorators, and it's so nice. And of course, if you want to go to any of the Lazy Boy galleries in the metro area, you can see the locations right on our screen. And thank you so much for coming in. It was so helpful, and your tips are great, and I know that if we come into the store, we will get everything we need to know. And now, let's head to the kitchen with Kristen.